Hello, I decided for my neural pathway motor video to choose sticking your tongue out. And there are different functions of each muscle in order for that to happen. And there's 4 different muscles. So there's the genoglossus, which draws the tongue forward from the root, the hypoglossus, which retracts the tongue and depresses its side, and the styloglossus draws the tongue upward, the intrinsic muscles, which changes the shape of the tongue. So, for example, when you whistle, you go, some people do that, or when you flatten your tongue, or you're, or pushing it upward, that's what the intrinsic muscles do. So, the hypoglossal nerve is the 12th cranial nerve. It is mainly an efferent nerve for the tongue. The nerve originates from the medulla and travels caudally and dorsally to the tongue. So it starts at the hypoglossus nerve. From the hypoglossal nuclei pair and the lower medulla, the two nerves separate. And I have a diagram which I will show you right now. So they separate and they laterally and ventrally from the respective nuclei, so it splits through. So the nerve splits in two before exiting the medulla and passes through the hypoglossal canal and the occipital bone of the skull. Then the nerve reforms and descends through the neck and the angle of the mandible and travels underneath the tongue to protrude it. So here's an example, or my diagram, I'm sorry. Here's the medulla. So it travels downwards to your tongue. Kind of hard to read. So it goes to the medulla, right here, through your facial nerve, through the glossopharyngeal nerve, to the tongue, cranial nerve. And I will post this as well.